All right, let's talk about Gen 4 at Legacy Pocono. One of my favorite tracks. Well, the newer version's one of my favorite ones. The older one, this Legacy track I'm getting used to, but this is like one of those tracks where for some reason I feel very quick. It's like fast tracks that require short track braking just seem to be my jam. I'm very excited because I think I've discovered some new techniques that I haven't seen before. At least, I've watched a couple of videos of Gen 4 at this track to get prepared to make this video and for this week. And yeah, I'm going to share it with you. Um, the main thing is going to be that I like downshifting in turns 1 and 3 and for the run-up. Uh, for the run-up, this is going to gain you a ton of time. Before I couldn't really get past 177 at the line, but now I'm hitting about 180 when I'm downshifting to third. Right, we're going down into turn number 1 where I brake just after the Pepsi 2 sign. Downshift to third there. Very careful on the throttle, but you can straighten the wheel out. Go full throttle right when you feel the car can take it. I'll go over marks more in the far chase. Tunnel turn. I like to brake a little bit earlier than most other people I've seen. Accelerate right as you get into the apex, just before you get to it. Turn 3, we will also be downshifting around the apex. Right there. Directly on the gas. Partial throttle, partial throttle. Once you see it start straighten out, straighten the wheel and put the hammer down. And we're running a 6.8, which seems to be pretty quick. It looks like when you look at Garage 61, most people are running a 55 flat. So you should be able to get yourself a pretty good starting position with these techniques, hopefully. Let's go ahead and look at the far chase, and I'll talk more about marks. Not really marks for the run-up. I'm just running out wide. Really nice wide arc. Around that Pocono on the wall, that black Pocono, I start to turn down. Third gear, and I'm just waiting to straighten out the wheel and put the hammer down. And we can just about hit 180 at the line. 179 right directly after we're hitting 180. Now I know just a few car lengths after this Pepsi 2 sign is where I'm going to start braking. Actually, maybe halfway between the 1 and the 2. This is actually one of the later times I've braked, it seems. But yeah, we're short track braking at 200 here. You can see I'm up to around 70%, trailing it off. Oops. Getting on third gear, holding partial throttle until I can get full throttle. All right, these signs are hidden, but I know it's just around the Pepsi 1 or so, just before it, I'm getting on the brake. We'll see. Let's back that up. Yeah, so kind of this second bush before. I don't look for markers, but I'm just trying to help you guys out if that's your thing. But yeah, and I see a lot of people like to brake like up here, but I can't do that and get into the turn. Like I'm still braking pretty damn heavy. I don't know how people brake so late. Um, but I'm able to get onto the gas a lot earlier when I brake earlier, which seems to make me a lot quicker. This turn here, it's just, I mean, pretty much right when you're turning in is when you're braking, but you can see here again, right at the Pepsi 1 is where I'm starting to drop the gas and starting to pick up the brake. Running this, I mean, fairly shallow. You probably even run it a little bit shallower than I do. But again, you can see I'm getting to third, holding partial, about 60% partial throttle until I can open up the wheel and go full bore. And yeah, that's going to get us that 680. Track conditions, this was at 101 track temp. Is it still 101? Yep, and a usage of 50. So keep that in mind. If the usage is lower, you're going to have more grip. You're going to be able to go faster. I think every about 33% track usage is like a tenth or so. That changes track to track, but that's like a rough what I've noticed. And obviously, if it's colder, you're going to be able to go quicker. And if it's hotter, a little bit slower. So to give you guys a little bit of a mark to shoot for. Hope to see you guys out there. I'm looking forward very much to this race. Hopefully it's good. I love qualifying here, but racing here can get pretty hairy sometimes. Anyway, hope to see you guys out there with me on the front row, and I will see you next time.